Hi everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today, weather conditions allowing, we will be making some pulled pork. Stay till the end of the video to see how this is done. Step 1 in the process is to sear the fat. So we're going to take this big piece of pork shoulder and we're going to put it on the high flame, fat down. And we're going to let it till the fat begins to burn. I know that this sounds weird, but we're going to wash it afterwards and it's going to be a nice orange color without any of the burnt bits. But initially we need to sear off the fat. So we're going to let it here for a little bit and then give it a wash. Now that the fat at the bottom has begun to burn, have a look at this. We're going to take it off the flame and give it a good scour so we clean it up. We can roll it on the flame a little bit so it keeps its structure. Just a tiny bit. We're going to give it a bit of a roll on the flame. And then we're going to take it out and put it in the wash. As you can see, the meat has now been washed and scoured with a metal scrubber, so it's got this wonderful orange color and you don't see any burnt bits anymore. So what we're gonna do now is put it back on the barbecue. We're putting it back on the barbecue to seal it, and then we're going to wrap it in foil just for a little bit. You will notice that we haven't seasoned it yet. We're gonna do this when we put it in the foil. You'll also notice that it's opened up because it was wrapped up at the beginning. This is because this is one of the cheaper meats that you can get from the supermarkets, so you don't spend a lot of money. If you go to the butcher and you get a single piece of meat with the fat on the top, it's not going to open up like this. For our purposes, it doesn't really matter because we're going for a rather less expensive piece of meat so we can make a nice meal for the family. It's gotten a bit of color all over. Therefore, we're now ready to take it out. We can wrap it in the foil. Now we're ready to season our meat. We've put it in a foil container with a bit of additional foil and a bit of baking paper so it doesn't get all the elements from the foil. So what we're gonna do is open it up, season it well, starting with salt, some onion granules, black pepper, and inside we're going to put a collection of chives, spring onions, and a red chili and some garlic. Now we're going to glaze it with a bit of tamarind sauce and a bit of olive oil. And now we're at the stage that we need to wrap it tight. Ready to go back to the barbecue. We are going back on the barbecue, just like this, on its little tray covered in the foil. We're gonna cover it up and leave it for a few hours. You should keep your temperature in the region of 150 degrees Celsius or 300 Fahrenheit. The pork has been cooking for 3 hours and a half at about 150 degrees Celsius. I've been turning it frequently so it gets the heat from all sides. Let's open it up and see if it pulls. You can see how the fat is all soft, how it's been rendered nicely. Look at it pull away from the meat. Check this out. There we go. Perfect. Perfect pulled pork, 3.5 hours on the barbecue at about 150 degrees, as constant as you can keep it. Here's your perfect barbecue pulled pork. If you enjoyed this, thank you for subscribing to the channel and hitting like so it reaches more people. Thank you so much for watching and see you next time.